This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
The ribbon is cut on a major road project. We'll tell you what it means for the entire area. Good evening and thank you for joining us at FYI. I'm Lisa Sugart, sitting in for Ken Cara. Well, while cars have been traveling the newly renovated roadway for some time, today the ribbon was officially cut on what is known as the Broad Street Corridor project. Officials gathered to celebrate the $27.5 million project that runs through West Hazleton and Hazleton. Representatives from PennDOT, the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce, mayors from Hazleton and West Hazleton, and Congressman Lou Barletta, who was mayor of Hazleton when the project first got underway.
The end is finally here. We have finally cut the ribbon on this project. It's a $27 million project. It's been 4 years that we've been working on it, but really before that a little bit, the utilities were out here working as well. So we know it's been a long-term process. We've used the term many times that we've been out here that it's a short-term inconvenience for a long-term gain. And we've been telling folks that the long-term gain will be here soon. And thankfully, it's here today.
You know, cities are judged by their downtowns, by their main streets. So this is something that we can be proud of, and we have to continue to build as we try to bring back and revitalize the city of Hazleton.
It's helping with our development. The town is moving forward. It's also West Hazleton's benefiting from their Broad Street Corridor project, so I can't be more pleased.
But I think it's going to bring businesses to Hazleton and West Hazleton. I mean, the project is over. I'm very happy for that because it hurt the businesses around here financially. And now they're all set. It should bring more people here.
It opens up the downtown area, the flow of traffic, and also not only traffic-wise, but for pedestrian safety was at the cornerstone of this. So again, specifically in the downtown areas for both West Hazleton and the city of Hazleton, safe pedestrian traffic, as well as improving the flow for it.
Now, meanwhile, Senator John Yudichak was also at today's ribbon cutting, and he stopped by our studios to talk about the impact of that project and recent grants for our area.
Nearly a $30 million investment in West Hazleton, the Greater Hazleton region, of course, the Broad Street Corridor, so important to downtown businesses, so important to northeastern Pennsylvania. So this is a great day. Folks were patient. I know it was trying times in terms of the development and the investment, but folks have been terrific. The business owners have been great. So this $30 million investment is going to lead to bigger and better things for Greater Hazleton.
We see the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress working hard. We also saw some recent gaming grants that are going to help boost the downtown and West Hazleton as well. So how important were they and how impressed were you when you saw how much money was coming to your district?
Well, $1.5 million just for Greater Hazleton. That's for downtown projects, the great development being done by the Hayden family, the Angelo family, DBI coming down, a world headquarters locating its business here on Broad Street. That's phenomenal. Making those kind of investments have a big return for the city and for the region. You also see some other great projects. Freeland, their streetscape project is going to continue because of gaming grants. Foster Township had some road grants in that as well, and some other great community development projects. In the city, Hazleton City, investing in fixing up the beautiful City Hall, one of the best city halls in all of Pennsylvania. So helping the community is what the LSA grants are about, leveraging regional partnerships, leveraging private investment so that we can invest in our community and have a better community. And that's what's happening today. When we cut the ribbon on Broad Street Corridor, it's not about just opening up a new corridor, a new roadway. It's opening up a new era for Hazleton.
And have you seen maybe similar trickle-down effects from things like this when you have a beautiful roadway like this and you have such interest now? Do you see things growing and taking off?
No question. When you invest in infrastructure, you're really setting the stage for job creation. The Broad Street corridor is a part of it. You're going to see additional businesses coming to downtown. You're going to see additional buildings renovated in downtown. But we're also going to be making additional announcements. We just announced $1 million for Hazel Township and the construction that will be going on, what will leverage a $40 million investment in the extension of Route 424 and the redesign of Route 924. That opens up another 1,000 acres in the Humboldt Industrial Park. The Humboldt Industrial Park has 10,000 jobs right now. We have the potential to create another 7,000 jobs. That's incredible economic development. That's using the public sector to prime the pump for the private sector so that we can make the critical investments we need in our economic opportunities here in northeastern Pennsylvania.
Special thanks to Senator Yudichak for stopping by our studios today. The search for Eric Frayne is in its 13th day, and because of it, Hazleton Area School District officials are now taking precautions. According to our media partner, the Standard Speaker, District Superintendent Dr. Francis X. Antonelli said all outdoor physical education classes and recess periods have been moved indoors as a precaution. The students will still get their breaks and exercise, however, it will be done indoors. One person is in custody and another is being sought in connection with a stabbing Tuesday in Mahanoy City. Mahanoy City Police issued a warrant for 31-year-old Ronell Leary of Mahanoy City in connection with the stabbing of Joseph Lumia. Police charged 22-year-old Whitney Lynn Sutton, also of Mahanoy City, as an alleged accomplice. Still ahead, Janine's here with news from downtown Hazleton, and Dave Seaman talks Penn State football, plus details on a walk this weekend to benefit those living with autism.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Each and every Thursday in your community, we are focusing on downtown Hazleton and progress with the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress and businesses that are located here. And right now we have Marty Vralik with us, and she is from ATAX, right?
Yes.
Well, thanks for joining us. I know that your business is relatively new. You've been here about 4 years.
Yes, we have been in the area for 4 years, since 2010.
Okay, so tell us a little bit first about your business and what you offer.
Okay, we are located on Broad Street in downtown Hazleton, and we are a accounting and financial services, which we provide service to all businesses and personal.
How did you decide to locate your business in downtown Hazleton?
We saw the potential because it's a downtown, and when we came, it was very quiet, but now we do see what we were expecting, the growth, the more people, more businesses opening in downtown.
And what would you say to other people who haven't really been in the downtown over the course of a couple months, or maybe they're newcomers to the area?
I could recommend that it's going to be growing. We are growing in the community, and it's going to be successful in the future.
Mm-hmm. And what have you seen over the course of several months as far as the progress?
A lot of changes. We do see the changes, and hopefully it's going to work.
What kind of changes have you seen?
Like the community, how we are working together with the community service group. We are trying to get us all together as a community to work together, and all the businesses to work and meet each other and knows who's here and who's coming in the area also.
All right. Well, thank you again for joining us. Again, it's ATAX, located right here on Broad Street in downtown Hazleton. Each and every Thursday here on FYI, we are highlighting business and progress throughout our community.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Taking a look at the forecast from the National Weather Service, a cloudy day today with a little bit of rain. Tonight, we expect a chance of light rain before 7, then a chance for sprinkles before ending. Cloudy skies tonight with our low getting down to 51 degrees. Moving on to the extended forecast, sunshine tomorrow, a high of 71. Clear skies tomorrow night, perfect night for Friday night football, a low of 52. Saturday, more of the same and even warmer. Sunshine with a high of 74. Clear skies at night with a low of 52. Picture perfect weather. And on Sunday, it gets even warmer with temperatures getting up to 76 degrees. Partly sunny on Monday as we head back to work with a high of 73 degrees. Definitely some nice weather. Today we're talking about a wonderful organization called SAFE, supporting autism and families everywhere, and especially the 3rd annual Walk for Autism, taking place this Saturday, September 27th at 9 a.m. at the Hazleton Area High School track. And here to tell us all about SAFE and this wonderful event are two members of the organization. First, to my immediate left, is Will Fusilier. He is a student at Luzerne County Community College, and as I said, a member of SAFE. And Michael Perchak is a student at the Hazleton Area Career Center, also involved with SAFE. Michael, I want to start with you first of all. I know both of you young gentlemen live with autism, and you're wonderful examples of success stories with autism. So tell us about yourself first of all.
Well, let's just say I have autism, of course. It's just something that I was just born with, all the basics. It's just a kind of road I have to live with. I didn't want it at first, but live with it now.
Well, you're very involved with SAFE, and this is an organization that you really support. So do you believe that yourself and your family has benefited from getting involved with SAFE?
Well, of course, we've made some great friendships along the way, including my friend Will. And all the friends that we've made have come a long way, too.
I'm very impressed by both of you young men. You're very well spoken and very good representatives for SAFE. You've taken part in this walk before. This is the third year they're having it, and other events as well. So tell us what you've been involved with SAFE.
Well, we've done bowling trips, we've done snow tubing, gaming, fundraiser events, including one called Camp Krisky's, like Camp Out, where we camp at Camp Krisky for 1 or 2 days, and we sleep in cabins, have campfires all night, and it's a really fun time.
So a lot of activities made possible by this organization, including the walk that's taking place. Now, Will, I'm going to talk with you as well. How long have you been involved with SAFE?
I've been involved with SAFE for about 4 years this year.
And you yourself live with autism?
I have Asperger's syndrome, which is a high-functioning form of autism. If you watch many TV shows, characters have it, like Bones from the show Bones and Spencer Reed from Criminal Minds.
Wow. That's right, I do recall that. Do you think that there are other families out there watching us right now that could benefit from SAFE? Maybe they don't know about it. What could you tell them about it?
You'll get to meet good friends if you're the kid, and if you're a parent, you will get to learn about the laws of education for kids with autism, and will even get to meet good friends as well.
Like you met Michael as well. Now, this walk on taking place on Saturday, what can you tell us about it?
What you will do is you will walk as many laps as you can around the high school track. There will be games, there will have face painting, tricky trays, music, a Zumba class, and even a bounce house.
Wow, so lots of stuff, something for people of all ages, definitely.
Yes.
All righty. And Michael, I'm sure you want to invite all your friends to come on out, so what do you want to tell us about the walk on Sunday?
The walk is something that will help us aware autism for many families that really don't know what it is and pretty much help out in the future.
Okay. So for people who do want to come out to this event, there's going to be support groups there, teen club. You'll be able to find out more about SAFE. So we hope that you will come out to this wonderful event. And if you want more information about SAFE, you can go to their website, which is autismsafe.org, and you check out the information for the walk. They can just come out and take part in the walk on Saturday, and they just have to show up?
Yes, well, they can also write a check for a donation to SAFE, which is optional. However, it is preferred.
Alrighty, well, there you go. It's optional, but it is preferred. So if you want to find out more, go to their website. Again, this Walk for Autism taking place Saturday, 9 till 12:30 at the Hazleton Area High School track. Free registration and resources, bounce house, music, tricky trays, info, Zumba class, face painting, food, so much more. It's a wonderful organization, so come out and find out more about what they do to help the community. Time now to find out if you are a winner in the Pennsylvania Lottery. The daily number is 042, the big 4, 0141, Quinto 98498, and Treasure Hunt 1, 12, 21, 24, and 29. Good luck. Sports is next.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
We're back with Dave Seaman, the sports editor of the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Another Dave Day, as Kenny would call it. And I'm talking a little bit maybe more about what I know. At least I love to watch Penn State football. And this is homecoming, Dave, this week for Penn State against Northwestern. So what's your take on this game?
Well, right now Penn State's getting a little bit more momentum. I always like to use that word, but it's so big in a football season too. You get a little confidence, and that builds momentum. They played pretty well against Massachusetts. Obviously, the competition level wasn't as high as it would be going forward from this point. But the Nittany Lions look strong. They got the running game going against Massachusetts, and now they'll look to continue that against Northwestern.
Now, we were talking before we went on the air, too. Some time off, some weeks off, some bye weeks. What kind of impact does that have once they have all this momentum going and people are seeing that we're winning?
I guess that's still to be determined. I mean, this team really just starting to get a little bit of success, starting to feel its way a little bit, and fans are starting to build a little excitement. There's talk, should they be in the top 25? I would ease up on that talk right now. I think it's just an exciting time. The sanctions were lifted, a couple big wins. Now you come into part of the schedule where you are going to have 2 bye weeks in October, one before Michigan and one before you play Ohio State, which would give you time to prepare for those opponents. But again, do you get a little bit rusty? Do you get a little bit flat? I'm sure that's the coach's worry all the way through.
Well, Dave, now that we've been winning, do you think pretty much people are expecting them to win? So is there more pressure on the team?
There will be a little bit more pressure, but these guys have been resilient. They've been through a lot through the years. Coach Bill O'Brien, and James Franklin have said it's a resilient bunch. When they were the underdog, they thrived in that role. Now they're going to be a little bit more expectations on them, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens now.
I think people are getting a little bit greedy now. First, we were like hoping, let's hope we have a decent season, and then we find out we can be, go bowling at some point. But now it's like, oh, let's be undefeated. Everybody kind of jumps from one extreme to the next too quickly.
I agree with that. I think there's too much to be expected of this team yet. There's still some areas that need improvement. The competition level obviously is going to pick up from this point forward. So the Nittany Lions have to be ready, but I think these guys are ready for the challenge, and it's going to be fun to see what happens the rest of the season.
Just watching the games and that, there's such a unique atmosphere that you see. I think Franklin has handled things very well. He's very much praising his team and thanking everybody. Should be interesting, the parade this weekend for homecoming and everything that's going on. We were talking, Lara Spencer from Good Morning America, a Penn State grad, is going to be the Grand Marshal for the Penn State homecoming celebration. Are you heading out?
I may be out there. Yes, I may be out there for the game to cover the game, and I was there for the Massachusetts game too. So the first time I actually got to sit in the stands watch a game in a long time. I had the opportunity to do that with my son and enjoyed that immensely. It's a different atmosphere watching from the press box as it is from the stadium, all the smells and the sounds, and it's a great experience for anybody who hasn't been out there. But we'll see what happens with homecoming, because homecomings, you got to contain those emotions too. Could be a double-edged sword.
That's true, and you definitely like to win on homecoming when you have all your fans right there. So we'll see how the Nittany Lions do. We'll be rooting for them and hoping that they come back with another W, and then we'll see how things play out for some of the bigger games coming down the pike.
Yeah, that's what's going to be remaining to see. Northwestern struggling a little bit lately, but they're a dangerous team. They're well coached. Pat Fitzgerald does a nice job with them, and they've been close a couple times at Penn State over the past few years too, and just don't want to see them do it this week.
All right, Dave, always a pleasure to have you here. Kenny will be back next week to talk sports with you, and he'll know a little bit more of what he's talking about. But until then, everybody have a great day.
Thursday is $1 burger night at Bottlenecks. Get a juicy 4th pound burger for only $1 all night long.
Jim Thorpe Fall Foliage Weekends will be held October 4th through 5th, 11th through 12th, and 18th through 19th, featuring great events all weekend, including craft vendors, food vendors, free music, shopping and dining specials, and of course, much more. For more information, check out jimthorpe.org or call 570-325-5810. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Carolyn A. Barry, formerly of Hazleton. Memorial is Monday at 7 p.m. at the Zion Lutheran Church. Arrangements are under the direction of the Turnbach Funeral Home. Barbara E. Bador Fisher, formerly of West Hazleton. Funeral is Saturday at 10 a.m. from the Hazel Chapel of the Cropton Hughes Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. Doris M. Drum of Hazleton. Funeral is Friday at 11 a.m. in the Hazel Chapel of the Cropton Hughes Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 10 to 11 a.m. Joseph M. Mateo of Hazleton. Funeral is Monday at 10:15 a.m. from the Furo Funeral Home. Friends may call Monday from 9:30 to 10:15 a.m. Marie A. Giannetti of Hazel Township. Funeral is Saturday at 9:30 a.m. from the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home. Friends may call Saturday from 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. Stephen Lee Tomko of Weatherly. Funeral will be held Saturday at 11 a.m. at the Salem Bible Fellowship Church. Friends may call Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. The Griffiths Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Michael Merrill, Sr. of Drifton. Memorial is Saturday at 2 p.m. at the Silver Ridge Hunting Club. And Doris E. Mont, formerly of Freeland. Services are Monday at 11 a.m. at the McHugh-Wilczek Funeral Home.
It's time for our PPL segment, and Melinda Stump is back with us. And today we are talking about something that deals with advancements in technology and how it helps you as the customer. So thanks for being back here at SSPTV.
Thank you. We're actually talking today about our smart grid technology, which is a wonderful new technology that is allowing us to detect outages faster and limit the amount of time our customers are without power. And I brought a wonderful video for you to show, and I think our customers will truly enjoy it.
All right, let's take a listen.
At PPL Electric Utilities, we've come a long way in how we respond to power outages and in how quickly we can get the lights back on for our customers. Homes and businesses depend on us for reliable electric service, and when the power goes out, they expect to have their service restored quickly. That's why we're making significant investments to make our system more reliable and to restore power faster. At one time, we'd send a truck and crew from a local service center. They'd locate the damaged area, throw switches manually to reroute power, make repairs, and restore service to affected customers. We were just as committed to reliable service back then, but this kind of work could sometimes take well over an hour to complete, sometimes longer in a storm. Today, sensors on many of our circuits alert operators at a central area about the location of damage on a power line. Operators activate switches remotely and restore power. In many cases, we can reroute power and restore customers to service even before the damage is repaired. It all happens in a matter of minutes. In the very near future, it'll be even more amazing. If our system is damaged, smart grid sensors will automatically detect the problem and, in an instant, provide energy from another circuit serving the area. It will happen so fast, customers may not even be aware of the outage. PPL Electric Utilities, investing in our communities. We're your neighbors, building for a better tomorrow.
It's really amazing how far technology has come and how it is advancing PP&L. And as a customer myself, it's nice to know I'm not going to sit in the dark for hours on end.
Yeah, our smart grid technology is really about building a smarter, more modern technology to help our customers in the future. And so that's what it's all about for us.
Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is John Potash of Beaver Meadows. John, if you're watching, give us a call right now, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Thank you very much for joining us tonight on FYI. Remember to sign up for breaking news alerts with our media partner Standard Speaker at standardspeaker.com, and also turn to their Facebook page and our Facebook page for the latest news. Have a nice evening. We'll see you tomorrow.